Hi budget people, welcome back to Budgets. My name is Tina and this channel is all about my personal finances and budgeting my way to a better lifestyle. So today's video is going to be a debt confession. Yeah. So for a number of years I was just paying direct debits, and in December I decided to call up all the companies and find out exactly how much I owed, and I was super shocked, to be honest, of how much I actually owe. So we'll go through all of my debts and I'll tell you a bit about them, how they come about, what they are, all that sort of thing. So we're going to start with a company called Scott & Co. And in December, I owed them $12,981. So Scott & Co is a company based in Edinburgh that basically is for council tax arrears. So what happens is they buy everyone's council tax arrears from Edinburgh City Council, and then they contact you, they send people round, they can arrest your wages, there's a lot that they can do. So in Scotland it's actually illegal for bailiffs to come to your house and take your property for the sum of whatever you owe to a company. But what they can do is they can go straight to your bank, they can go straight to your workplace and then arrest your wages, and they can also do it through your bank, which is a bit scary. So this figure blew my mind, but it is a lot less than I originally thought. So when I started paying this, I pay them £125 a month. So when I set up that agreement of paying them every month, my council tax was actually closer to 19,000. It was 18,500 and odds. So in a couple of years that has come down significantly, and I was expecting this one to be really higher. So yeah, I'm not very proud of this one, but hey ho, we live and learn, don't we? This is also zero interest as well, so unless I don't pay council tax moving forward, they'll add to this figure. So the next one is Edinburgh City Council, and this one did shock me. So this one I owe them £4,392, and that direct debit is £36 a month. And if I didn't call them to set up a payment plan, they would have sent that figure to Scott & Co, and then it would have been way over nearly 25,000 that I owed Scott & Co. This figure is for overpaid of housing benefit from years ago, like well over 10 years ago, when my daughter was just a baby and I lived in a property that was a private rented a property that was absolutely extortionate just for 2 bedrooms, and it was, yeah, that's a result. So I have been paying this amount for absolutely years, since probably 2015, and I do remember at the time when I sorted this payment plan out, I owed them like 7,000. So actually in nearly 8 years it's only come down to 3,000, so I need to sort that out. And then the next one is a company called Hadaway. And in December, I owed them £534.90. So I've got a payment plan with them for £50 a month. So Hadaway is a company. So basically I had a little white long-haired chihuahua, and his name was Ace. And in October 2021, he became really, really sick. And it really, really, like, still breaks my heart. Anyway, he passed away, but he was in the emergency vets overnight. And yeah, it's really sad. It was quite traumatic as well. So on the Thursday morning, he had diarrhea. And sometimes he did have the runs, quite often actually. So I'm now thinking he obviously had bowel problems from a puppy. And then I remember taking him out as well on the Friday morning, and he still had it, so I took him to the vet that day. And then he was passing blood overnight onto the Friday night, Saturday morning, so I took him back to my vets on the Saturday morning. And they said he was fine, he just had a upset stomach. And then the Sunday night came, and then I needed to take him to the emergency vets, and they kept him overnight, and I went to pick him up in the morning. They told me that they were going to bring him out to me, and then not even 2 minutes later, the vet, the emergency vets, come and told me that he had passed away. So that's the story behind that, and it's still real. Like, I'm not over it. It still breaks my heart. And I had him insured, and I'm not sure what happened between the emergency vets going to the company to request the money, and I didn't phone them. Anyway, the policy got cancelled, and I wasn't sure why. So that was, I think it was something like £1,100. So I've been paying them that for a while, but that's what I've got as of December. And then I did have a Very account, and in December I owed them £485.13, and I was paying them £50 as well, sometimes more. So out of that's all of the debt that I owe. So let's get a figure. That's 4,392 add 534.90 add 485.13. Oh, that was the exact reaction I had in December when I realised I owed that amount of money. So 18,393.20. That's it. As you can see, the only interest, the only consumer debt that I owe is Very. Everything else is interest free. So in January, I did manage to pay off Very. So that's now standing at £0. So I've managed to pay £485 towards that. As it stands just now, the Hadaway one is sitting at £284.90. So that's gone down by, I think, something like £250. And my Edinburgh City Council one has only gone down by the 36 that I've already paid. So that's 4,365. Oh, 56, sorry. And £56. And the Scott & Co. That's only gone down by the same, 125, so that's 12,856.17. So all in all, 18,393.20 minus, oh my god, excuse me, 12,856.17. Oh no, I've done something wrong here. My brain's still not working. Sorry. I need to add these together. That was a blonde moment and I'm not even blonde. So, 12,856.17, add 4,356, add 284.90. So 17,497. So 18,393.30 minus 17,497.07 equals. No, what have I done wrong? Okay, I'm gonna take a drink of my coffee. So 18,393.20 minus 17,497.07. There. So all in all, in January, I have managed to bring my debt down by 896.13. I did that by Dave Ramsey's Snowball. So I paid this one off first because that does accrue interest while still paying these amounts every month. So now I'm going to start paying my Hadaway £100 a month and whatever I've got left that I can throw at it. So in February, the plan is, so that's now gone, yay. The plan is in February to get this one to go. That's what the plan is in February. So Edinburgh City Council is very, very, very difficult to get hold of them. When I phoned to get this figure, I was on the phone for about an hour and a half, being passed from different departments. It was really, really stressful. So I don't know how I'm going to be able to just throw money at the Edinburgh City Council one. I'm thinking I'm going to have to just have a separate savings pot, and when there's a big lump sum, try and phone up and just pay it off. The Scott & Co one is pretty straightforward. It is just an Edinburgh number you call, and it's a call centre, and they take the payment over the phone, so that one's pretty easy. I'm not sure which one I'm going to tackle first. Realistically, I probably should tackle Edinburgh City Council one first, just because it's the lowest, but it's also the hardest. It's really, really hard. So I could actually maybe call them and up the direct debit from 36 to maybe 100, and that would bring it down quicker as well. But yeah, I've not decided which one's going to be next. But Hadaway is definitely going to be in February. So very, very proud of this figure. Very, very proud of that. And that's due to the fact that I've done a no spend January. I'll talk about that in another video, or my video for my rounding up January. So I'm just going to leave it there. I hope that wasn't too boring, and I hope it really makes sense. Yeah, still getting used to talking on camera. It's still a little bit daunting, but hey ho, it's what we have to do. So please like and subscribe. I would really, really appreciate that. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.